I've just looked at the rates because you said about the cost it used to be back in the day for the popo.
Yeah.
Two popo in a van.
Yeah.
A constable is now £4.50 for an 8-hour day, or £62.07 an hour.
Yeah.
This is Metropolitan Police. A sergeant is £538 an hour. I mean, sorry, for an 8-hour, and £74.21 per hour.
Damn.
Additional charges may apply on working on bank holidays. So look,
you can get the dog. You used to could get the dog as well. You know, work smart. So instead of that, you heard Noble just read out the things. If there's something going on and you think a man may try and sabotage it, pay the bread to them people, man.
Pay them, boss.
Pay them.
Not
pay them.
private security.
Man.
Obviously, you may have them inside, but pay them.
Because they can arrest people, innit? So once you put an authority figure there, a lot of these men are going to be like, oh, the feds here. Oh, no way. They're not some mans that are going to bark at Fed. You've had men in Brom that have did that. And look, everyone who did that, look how it ends up. They put it on the front of every paper. 35. That's what I was talking about before when I forgot my train of thought. I was saying, when I was growing up in Brom, I remember all that gangster shit was popular. Every man was on that in terms of it was like popular. And then when that thing happened during the riots, when the man there shot at the copter, I seen the change at that moment. Because what the feds did, what West Midlands Police did is they turned around and they said, we need to send shivers down brothers' spines. Yep. We need to make brothers faint. We need to make brothers' mothers fall to their knees when they hear these sentences.
Yeah, man.
So them man who barked at the thing, and I remember one of them man who barked at the thing, I know him personally, but my interactions, good guy. You know, he lost his way some point along the line. He did lose his way.
As many of them do.
Yeah, but he was a good brother, my interactions, but they shot at the copter and they gave the man them 35 years.
Doesn't even make any sense, man. Just by the swimming baths, bar and arms. That's just nuts, man.
And you know what they said, no, but you know what the police, you know what, it's not funny at all. You know what West Midlands Police said? I remember listening to it, and even I caught a little shiver, and I don't even do crime, but they said we had to send a message.
Yes.
They said we had to sentence these men, not for the crime they actually committed, but for what would have happened if it went that way. So let's say that the copter would have came down.
Come on, man.
They said it could have took out bare people. It would have caused an explosion. So they sentenced them to 35. And I remember when a lot of man held that 35, a lot of man didn't want no parts of that. A lot of man said, yo, I don't want no parts of that. And a lot of people stepped away from that after that. That sent shockwaves. That move. And I remember thinking, damn. Because I remember on the sentencing day, there was a big debate in Hatman. And mans were like, nah, they're not. That man will do like 5, 10. They'll do 10, get out in 5, rare. And I just remember there was one big man at the time, and he was saying, nah, man, this one's different. This one is.
Yeah, man.
Because they need to make the people them of Brom know. If you step out of line like that, your life's over. And that brother, listen, one of the brothers there, I went to school with him practically. Like, we got on the same bus and all of that stuff. And to see his thing go down like that, crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
It is. Well, some of them don't even learn. Because name brand man who's gone in and did the 30, and then within 8 months of coming back out, he's back in there for another 15.
But remember, facts, big facts. But remember, a lot of man don't know how them man think. West Midlands Police, they're not gonna come get you, man, for like even 5 years. They don't want you for that, because they know there's a shortage of prison beds, and they also know if we give him a little sentence like that, he can get in shape, get his mind right. He's going to link up with certain man in there that connects, and he's going to come back home popping bottles, and he's going to be celebrated. So what they do is they say, nah, we ain't grabbing man for that. Let him continue. And then they build the big boy case that they can at least slap you with a 10 or 15. And once you bang it, they want you back out when your influence is not strong. So if you notice, a lot of men who have sat down 10, 15, when they come out, their name don't hold no weight. Because now the youth have grown, not knowing them. I've spoke to youth. They don't know you, man. So now you've come out, and that's how the feds do it. They want to stop your influence more than anything else. That's what they want to do. They want to stop the influence you have. So they'll slap you with a sentence that gives you enough time that the next generation comes through, which is why now all these youth, them older mans can't war with them because they're crashing at a different rate.
A total different vibe.
Different rate. They're now the drillers. You man with the gangster rappers. They're now the drillers, and now them driller kind of guys, they're straight Crash Bandicoots.
They're non-player characters. That's the best way to describe them. Non-player characters. They're just in the background, just doing their thing. Boom, they're killing, shooting, doing whatever. They're just there, man. It's nuts. It's flipping nuts, man. Listen, for the youth, them, keep your head up, man. Stay on the path. Yeah, stay on the path. It's only going to be 4, 5 years, 6 years, and you're going to be in a total different mind space, physical space. You know what I mean? Potentially in another location, if that's what you want to be in. Just stay on your path, man. Don't get drawn out by the foolishness. Try, and I know it's difficult for the youngsters, try and limit the phone time, man. Actually speak to people, voice, video call them and stuff, man. Allow the social media vibes, yeah? Just concentrate on yourself, and then say you're 18 now. When you're 25, you're going to look back on your 18 self, and when you really start to make that decision, and you're going to be like, yo, yeah, man, that was a wonderful journey. I love where I'm now, and I can't wait to get to the final destination, because your mindset is going to be totally different. You're going to have new dreams, new aspirations, new goals, and you're constantly going to be smashing them. And you're going to be making new dreams, new goals, new aspirations, meeting new people, having new experiences. You know what? Most importantly, living life and not hurting anybody else.
Facts. Because life works in blocks of 5s. So every 5 years, you should be a different person. Every 5 years, you should be a different person. Matter of fact, before we get out here, I want to share this audio with you guys, yeah? Very important. It definitely resonated with me. Let me see if I can find this. Can I even find it now?
This is how we do it, man. Late dive, man. Saturday streams, Saturday sessions. Rain, man. Rain's forecasted, but still nice and hot and ting. You know.
Yeah, man. Can you hear that fan? Crazy.
No. It's blessed.
Right,
noise cancelling is good. And as soon as I'm tapped in, man. On the Shabbat, I'm tapped in, and it's just starting to shit it down now.
Oh, it's raining.
Okay. Yeah, boy. It's going to be heavy.
I had little plans for today as well.
Yeah, I want to mow the lawn, man. Yeah, man. I want to mow the lawn's crazy. I got to do the back and the front. But I don't know, man. There's nothing but time, man. Nothing but time.
I think I deleted it, man. Screwing, because this was good as well. It basically was a man breaking down. That change happens and you don't notice it. It was very good video, but I don't know what I did with it, man. But basically, the man was breaking down that change is not something you wake up and see. Yes. It's something that happens and you don't see it.
Yes.
Like it's a gradual thing. And if a lot of brothers were to hear that video, they'd understand, like, yo, where you're standing today literally means nothing unless you've murdered a man or something. You see what I'm saying? But life works like that in blocks of 5. That's what I've learned. Still, I'm glad I've learned it at this age, though. That life
early.
Because trust me, because the work I was putting in 15 years ago, Noble, I'm benefiting off today. And that's why I said that earlier, that what you're doing today, trust me, you might think it's not conducive, or you might think like it's just not going nowhere, but it's only one day you wake up and realize, what? Like, that work wasn't done in vain. See what I'm saying? Like, I've done that, and it's now paying off, or whatever the case may be, or not even paying off, but put you in connections to different people that can take you to the... Yeah, man, that's it. Because remember, if you're around 5 scumbags, you'll be the 6th. And if you're around 5 not scumbags, decent people, you will be the 6th. This is why I got a Brum story that's coming. It's a personal one, but I'm going to break down certain things because I feel like even if one man can understand where I'm coming from in that story, it can help them on their journey, because it's just to show like some mistakes that I made and people that was around me that was trying to ruin me. I'm going to go into detail, though. Trust me, it's going to be a big one still. So get ready for that, because a lot of men are like, Brum story. It's coming, man, because I'm going to break that one down differently. See what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it. But yeah, man, I think that's about all we got for this week. Lovely.
Definitely.
So good to be back, Noble, yeah?